Okay, guys, Melissa here. Basically, I've got Megan Kelly over on my community. If you want to listen to her, she is 100% right about this election. We have people like Oprah Winfrey, which I don't know why people listen to her, not really giving a vision for the future except just hate Trump, right? So we are seeing a lot of men lose their swagger, hardworking men who are like in Pennsylvania out there in line for 3 hours to 5 hours waiting to vote. They're working hard to vote. We have a bunch of women right now. I just watched a piece of a liberal news channel where they're saying, oh, Trump and Vance ticked women off and we want abortions. So, basically, we're going to not vote for him. And I was like, holy cow, right? I mean, is this really the only thing we have that empowers us women? Is abortion? It doesn't empower us. So she was also saying, Trump said he's going to protect every woman, and that ticked women off. Why shouldn't he protect us, right? If he's the president, he should protect every woman. Last I knew, there's an order. There's women and children who should be saved first, who should be protected, and then the men are the ones who are last to stand in line, basically, to, on the Titanic, the last ones in the ship. So, the last ones in the boat. So, we have lost some male masculinity in our society, and we've got these feminists who are taking away men's swagger, their braggart, their proudness of working hard. We have seen an administration that has not acknowledged these type of men who are not afraid to get their hands dirty, men who are very manly. So when I was growing up, I had a dad who wore jeans and t-shirts all the time. You would never see him. I don't think I've ever seen him in a dress shirt, ever, not once in my life. I'm trying to think, was there ever a time? I don't even think on my wedding he wore a dress shirt. I don't think there was ever a time. So men back in the day, I mean, they handed their check over to their wives, or, you know, usually that's what they did, as their wives took care of the family and took care of everything. And they didn't ask for much, right? They just asked for some basic respect and basic food, making their belly happy, and some sleep, some rest and relaxation, and that's about it, right? These are the men that we need, right? These are the backbones to America, these men. And, when we see these globalist elite men trying to, you know, or Oprah or other elitists trying to take these men down in this election, it's not okay. Like even the newest commercial with Julia Roberts talking about, you basically can vote in secret. You don't have to tell your husband, ladies, you know, painting men as basically, all of them as jerks. You don't have to tell your husbands how you're voting. This is so 1930ish, right? 1920s. Of course, women can vote how they want. And usually, when you're voting with your husband on the same page, that's more powerful. So, we're seeing a lot of liberals come out. They don't want women to act like women, they don't want men to act like men. This is very gender bias, this election to me, right? We should be wanting Trump, the very fact that he's a man, we should be wanting him to be the president, because we're living in a very crazy time right now where we have men